Hello, my name is Travis Zimmerman, and today I'd like to share with you my new book, How the Birds Got Their Songs, illustrated by Sam Zimmerman and published by the Minnesota Historical Society Press. When Mother Earth was very young, and the Great Spirit had created all the beings, the two-legged, the four-legged, those that swim, those that fly, and those that crawl, he noticed how quiet everything was. As he walked about the earth, listening to the sounds of the animals, and the wind, and the waters, some birds flying by caught his eye. He knew immediately what he needed to do. The next day, the Great Spirit assembled all the birds and told them he was going to give each bird their own special song. All the birds were there, from the littlest of birds like the sparrows, thrushes, and chickadees, to the biggest and most powerful birds like the ravens, hawks, and the mighty eagle. The Great Spirit told the birds they should fly as high as they could toward the sun. When they could not fly any higher, they should turn around and they would learn their song on their way back to Mother Earth. The higher they flew, the prettier their song would be. The mighty eagle puffed out his chest as he strutted by the rest of the birds. He thought he would be gifted the best song, as surely no other bird could fly as high as him. While the Great Spirit was talking to the birds, the little hermit thrush, who was very sleepy from waking so early, wanted to take a nap. As the mighty eagle strolled past, the hermit thrush jumped onto his back and hid under his feathers. The eagle, so big and strong, never noticed the little hermit thrush tucked among his feathers. When the time came for the birds to earn their songs, they all flew off at once to soar as high as they could. The air was filled with thousands of birds trying to earn their songs. Eventually, some of the smaller birds became tired and started to return to Mother Earth. On their downward flight, each species learned their own special song. The mighty eagle, so swift and powerful in flight, was higher than all the other birds. Still, to make sure he would get the prettiest song, he continued toward the sun. He flew so high and came so close to Grandfather Sun that the tips of his feathers got burnt and turned black. The air at that height becomes thin, and Eagle was getting tired and having a hard time breathing. But only after he was sure no other bird had gone as high as him did he turn around and begin his homeward flight back toward Mother Earth. At that exact moment, the hermit thrush woke up. She could not believe how high in the air she was. She jumped off of Eagle's back and started to fly upward, hoping to acquire her own song. Upon seeing the little hermit thrush, the eagle became very angry, but he was so tired that his only choice was to continue his downward flight. Meanwhile, the little hermit thrush, fresh from her sleep, continued to fly toward the sun. She came upon a hole in the sky and flew through it into another world. It was the most beautiful place she had ever seen. There, she learned the most beautiful song. Happy with the song she had earned, she began her long journey back to Mother Earth. On her way back down to Mother Earth, the hermit thrush thought about how the mighty eagle was probably very angry with her. Instead of joining the rest of the birds to share her song, she headed for the deepest part of the forest and sang her song only when she was sure she was far away from Eagle. To this day, when you go deep into the forest at dusk, you will hear the most beautiful melody coming from the trees, and you will know that the hermit thrush is still hiding from the mighty eagle and singing the prettiest song of all the birds.